Chris here with the Infamous Project with you, and I am standing in the Mustang Owners Museum to share with you some of the details about this 1988 DECH Mustang. So this is a true DECH car, DECH being an aftermarket performance company that was originally based out of Canada, started in the 80s by an individual named Derek Hansen. He was, I like to call him the guru slash mad scientist when it comes to anything suspension related, performance, anything else. Wind tunnel tested all of the aerodynamics that you would see on this car that is sitting behind me right now. So it's ultra unique about this car is not only is it the fifth one that was numbered and made, but Derek actually personally owned this car before the Ford dealer got it in Toronto, Ontario, and eventually sold it to a gentleman that he kept upgrading this car. So this car actually came with a Celine kit. DECH used Celine kits in the very first few years before going and making their own kits available for these cars. So the car later got outfitted with the DECH Motorsport Aero kit, with the DECH spoiler in the back, which is a stacked wing on top of the original LX. The interior has Recaro seating, has a Momo Monte Carlo steering wheel, a DECH shift knob, and otherwise than that, it was function over form. This car actually has all the DECH suspension goodies underneath it, from the DECH springs to the DECH grabbers to even the rare DECH ASG, known as almost like a Watts Link setup that was originally intended for the SM95 cars, but the owner had it installed on here because he kept improving the car. It's powered by a 347 stroker Windsor Junior Heads GT40 tubular intakes with an E303 camshaft, full exhaust, and outfitted with a Simmons 3-piece wheel. Brakes have been upgraded to 4-wheel disc, and it still actually retains the 4-bolt pattern. Other than that, the car, unfortunately, was passed to the widow when Mr. Saltmarsh passed, and from there got sold to someone else. Now, up in Canada where this car was, it was victim of a couple salty winters and had a lot of corrosion. I almost stripped the car. I decided not to. You can actually follow all those videos on my YouTube channel, The Infamous Project. You'll be able to see me tearing this car down and pretty much the whole assembly of putting it back together. Now, there's no way, in my opinion, that all of the rust and everything else could 100% be removed from this car without spending a small fortune. So I like to call this a mild restoration and a purpose-built restoration, because ultimately I'd like to see this car on another road course to be able to promote DECH and show what this old school technology and performance is all about. So hopefully you get the pleasure of seeing this car, and check out the other videos that I have on my channel, and thanks for watching.